Wow, that's a good question. I should have known to stick to my hard nose. And when I say hard nose is you figure out what's important to you and you stick with them when buying a home.
I would probably say what you actually want in the house is not always what you need in the house.
My first property was a condo. After a couple of years, I realized that I wanted more than a wall between my neighbors.
I wish I knew that you could ask for things after the inspection. I didn't have the best realtor, and that's why it's important.
At that time, I wish I'd known to have a realtor because I actually didn't use a real estate agent on my first transaction, and I was kind of new in the industry. So I always recommend having a real estate agent to back you up and to be on your side.
Before buying my first house, I wish I was a little bit more savvy on the investment side of it before making the decision.
Definitely, I wish I was more educated on the expenses and stuff that come with owning a home.
I wish I knew to set aside more money for deferred maintenance on the home.
I wish I would have been educated on property taxes and more on the insurance side, taxes and insurance. That's kind of something I wish I would have known.
Me buying my first home, I was 19 years old, very immature, uneducated, and had no idea what I was doing.
3 things that I wish I knew before buying my first house was pretty much all of it, because I was the wife that just sat there and signed. I didn't know anything. I didn't know the rate. I didn't know the term. I didn't know anything at all. So in this job, my goal is to make sure that my borrowers don't have the experience I had in not knowing. They get educated through the whole process so they know exactly what they're doing at the time that they're doing it and for the whole process until we reach that closing table.